Thousands watch this loop-the-loop at one of Britain's most popular air shows, but this vintage jet failed to pull out of the stunt, causing fatal disaster. The Hawker Hunter exploded into a fireball and crashed onto the busy A27 in West Sussex. 11 people lost their lives on that horrifying afternoon last August. Some couldn't be identified for several days. Laura Raymond was commentating on the air show for a radio station and witnessed the family event turn to carnage in the skies above.
We all saw it in slow motion, I think, as did the thousands who were here on the day, and you could just see that that was going to happen, and it was something out of a war film, and the next minute there was actually in silence we then just saw a huge billowing fire and smoke, ball of fire.
The pilot, Andy Hill, survived and has since been questioned by police. It emerged after the incident that he started the fatal manoeuvre hundreds of feet lower than his licence allowed. Today, the aviation regulator confirmed it would tighten airshow rules. Crucially, the CAA says ex-military jets will now have to perform aerobatic stunts at higher altitude and further away from crowds. But there's criticism from some experts that it took a tragedy of this magnitude for changes to be made.
You just can't have a system where 20 people or whatever can die on a road minding their own business because basically the regulatory authority took its eye off the ball. I mean, that's unacceptable. And if it means that people don't fly particular places or particular flight lines, well, so be it.
For the families of the victims, now commemorated at this memorial near to the crash site, the wait for answers continues. A conclusive report by the Air Accidents Investigation Branch won't be released until the summer.
It's only once we have the final accident report and know the full chain of events, it's only then that we'll know the extent to which these new regulations could have potentially prevented this accident from ever happening.
But those new regulations won't affect matters here. There'll be no air show in Shoreham this summer. It may not return at all. Julian Drucker, 5 News, Shoreham.